Greetings and welcome back to Stranded Deep. And today we're going to be doing something a little different. So, we are currently on the experimental version of this game. Why is that? Because I want to be testing some of the inventory changes that they made to this game. For instance, if we look over here and I look in here, well, you can see that there are now 5 slots. If we look at the inventory, you can see there's a couple of extra slots here, but we also have, for instance, I take that in my hand, we can now see what we have in our hand. Now, the thing is that I don't think we can actually manipulate what we have in our hand. Hold on a minute. Can I put that in there? Yes, I can. Okay, so I was wrong about that. All right, so let me just grab that out again. So that's actually very useful indeed, because that was definitely a subject of frustration for me specifically. Now, I think that this also came along with some unintended consequences, so we're going to have to see about that. But I figure, since we are doing testing, why don't we test out a new island as well? We probably won't be keeping this in our gameplay. Who knows? Maybe we will. But I think that why don't we just do something fun with today while we're doing testing? And we can look into that unintended consequence, which I think we have. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get in our boat. I haven't added anything more to it, but I think that's going to be okay. Oh, that reminds me. This, of course, is the island we're going to. Now, in order to go there, yeah, I'm going to be doing this. Okay, did I hear movement? I was like, did I hear a shark is what I'm wondering about. There we go. This way, go. And then get me back in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because you know the one thing about the motorboat thing? It's terrible at turning. All right, so I went in. See, it just doesn't want to turn very well. So really getting out and manually turning it is kind of the best idea. It's just, yeah, dangerous. That's the word I'm looking for. Very dangerous. Okay, so we're going to be going to this island. This island is called Stranded, and it was done by Samurai. I got it off of the Steam Workshop, and I thought this thing has a couple of things we haven't seen in our playthrough, so I thought it would be a good contender. It's not an overly generous island, too, and it does have some dangers, so I thought that was actually a good mix of things. Like I said, we may not be keeping this, so let's just see how this works out. Okay, I see a barrel rolling. And what is going on over there? Okay, I'm guessing there's evil spirits or something? Alrighty. Alright, so we're just gonna back in there, and then we're gonna kill the engine. Yeah, I got about 40%, 35-40% left. And besides, I do have, where is it here? I have 2 full jerry cans, so I'm not going to run out anytime soon. But, you know, I should probably take some extra food with me. Do I need both of them? Probably not. I will say there is one change they made that I do not like, and I hope it gets reverted. If I go over here and I right-click, I do not automatically drop something. The only way to get something out of your inventory now is to go over here and say, I want this in here, right? And it's in there now. Or actually to have it in your hands and then drop it. So you can't like do what you used to do, which was go over here, and I don't really need a hammer on me, do I? No, I don't think that I do. Boom. So you can't just drop the whole things from your inventory like that. It actually has to be in your hands. So yeah, I really hope that gets changed back. Was it the piggy who did that? Okay, there was some scrap. Oh, there it is right there. Okay, I suppose it's safe enough over there. It's a very violent little piggy, wasn't it? All right, oh, but here, let me just get a hand and just get this out of here, because that might float away. Okay, are you going to be okay there? All right, stay away from the barrel. Very strange, very strange. All right, and by the way, if you need rocks, apparently someone went to a lot of trouble to collect them And I'm guessing they didn't want to be here. Just going to go out on a limb and say that. All right, so there's a wreck over here. Now, I know that the island authors have some control over what kind of sharks and how many sharks are in the area. So until I have a good grasp on that, I'd probably not want to be too much in the water. So there'll be plenty of opportunities for checking out containers, I think. Because, as I said, there's a consequence. I just don't know if it was intended or not. All right, so let's just move along. Yeah, the flashing. There's nothing I can do about that. Unfortunately, especially at certain times of the day, it's a long-standing problem. Not much we can do about it. By the way, I am watching for snakes. They creep up on you. Okay, and there's a container right over here. So we can just take a look in here and see if... not at the moment. Ooh, duct tape. I'm just going to grab the duct tape because I love duct tape. Because I only had one to make the engine. I was never able to make the spear gun. Okay, I noticed that there's a wing here. And I believe I know where that wing came from. All right, so I'm guessing that this is the basis of the name of the island, Stranded. Okay, we got some jerry cans over here. Okay, that dug in pretty deep. All right, so let's just check. Okay, we're down. I'm phasing here. Okay, you're fired. Okay, what do we got here? We got some corrugated and we got some lashing here. Okay, the bathroom does not look like it's usable. How very unfortunate. Okay, am I seeing tires? Okay, we got a little encampment over here of some kind then, right? All right, I'm guessing maybe these were the survivors. Okay, 4 items. 4 items. We're not seeing it yet, by the way. Okay, 3 items. Okay, actually, do I want to take the leather? Leather is just really good to have. Actually, you know what I wish I'd brought with me? I might be able to make it. All right, let's see. Oh, a lantern. Picking up another lantern is always a good idea. Okay, so that is a water bottle. I never had enough clay to actually make a forge and then make a water bottle, so that's an amazing thing to me. Okay, some brick scrap. Okay, aloe. How is things going? Yeah, I might have a problem with that. Okay, so we have some more lashings. Okay, and there's a container with 4 items. Also had some more leather, but... Okay, can I get out, please? Thank you. I'm phasing. All right, and what do we have here? Oh, refined spear. I already have a full stack with me. All right, now here is what I am talking about in regards to unintended consequences. This container has 5 stacks of items in it. Was that intended when they increased the size of the containers to hold more? So it seems basically that we're just going to get the possibility for a lot more loot now. You know, instead of a container producing perhaps 3 items, now it can produce 5 items. And remember, those are actually stacks too. So, yeah, I mean, the thing is, even though we can store more, we're probably going to be getting more. So, I mean, what does that do to the survival aspect? And also maybe trying to get items that are hard to get and floating trees. Yes, floating trees. Oh, it looks like there's something underwater over there. Is there any guys around? Yeah, okay. Oh, is that like a wreck under there? Yeah, it looks like there's a wreck under there. Okay. Like I said, I still don't know what's... Okay, there's something right there. What is that? Okay, there's multiple ones. Okay, that one looked like a regular tiger shark. I don't know what the other one is. Is that a marlin? I mean, it doesn't look like it, and it's going crazy, so I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, the flashing. It is getting late afternoon here, so... By the way, yeah, I might have an SPF problem. So I don't know if I'm going to... Okay, what do we got here? Okay, we have a lot of clay. 1, 2, 3, 4 nodes of clay. 5 nodes of clay. So yeah, there is a little bit of a gifty thing going on here. Did I just see? Oh, I do see. Okay, snake. He's dead now. He deserved it. Okay, is that... Oh, I see another one. Okay, so there may be snakes scattered through here. There's at least 2 of them. All right. Okay, you want to bunch up there? Yeah, you're so much easier to kill when you do that. Okay, let's grab that. Are there any more? I don't want any surprises. I should probably drag the bodies out of there because it'll be very confusing. Yeah, there's 3 right there. So obviously they want you to have a lot of clay when you come over here. I mean, the thing about it is an island like this can be very useful if it's maybe your second island and you kind of just want to get right into the game, you know? I mean, you got the clay. Maybe you want to build a house out of bricks. So that could be useful. I actually saw one map where when I landed on the beach, there was literally like clay everywhere throughout the entire island, just lying around, and batches of it all over the place. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, if someone wants to build, if that's what they want, then that'll be fine. All right, it does look like it's starting to get a little bit on the dark side here. Okay, because I want to go into that. But the thing is, I also do want to do it when it's light. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to cut down this tree. These little trees are very useful for this purpose, by the way. All right, and come here, come here, come here. And then we're going to do this with the palm. Okay, and then all you need is, where is it? 1 lashing. And then you can make a shelter. So I'm going to put that shelter right there. Okay, so what I'm probably going to do is kind of sleep for the night, and then we can pick it up in the morning. Rock. That's actually useful. Can I find another rock? Because what I would like to do is to make a pickaxe, because it's something that I might actually need later. It's just that I don't want to run into any more snakes unless I know that they're there, if you know what I mean. So I may look around a little bit for a... okay, I haven't been over here, so there could easily be another snake here. I'm not hearing the telltale sound, though. No, I'm not. Problem is, these guys are... Oh, I see you. I see a rock. That's what I think I need 2, and that was it. And I do have leather on me. Yes, I have 2 leather. I think that'll do. I hope it'll do at least. And of course, there's a piece of wood right there. All right, I wanted to see that one, and that's what I was looking for. Refined pickaxe. All right, so I am going to wait a little bit longer until it gets completely dark. Then I'm going to sleep, and in the morning, we will pick this up again. And morning has arrived. All right, and I fed myself with the ration that I had, and that kind of took care of the situation. Of course, I don't have any more food. I do have water because I have 2 helpings in here. So let's go, because I want to check this thing out while it's flashing. Yeah, again, sorry about that. All right, so let's just go back to this. Oh, there's a boat over there. Okie dokie. All right, let's check this out here. All right, space for the ladder. All right, this is kind of a standard building, so I'm guessing this exists in the world, because if you've played a number of these maps, you'll see this building a lot. You'll also see another building too. All right, so what do we have here? Okay, again, we have 5 items, and you got the jerry can. Things will be a lot easier to get. Things that are in the random table, that is. You won't see like gyrocopter parts or something like that in here, because those are not in the random loot table, right? I believe you can only get them in the normal game, unmodded, in the aircraft carrier, which is the end of the game. So, I mean, for me, that's the top left of the map, so that's pretty far away. So if there was maps that simply had like gyrocopter parts, that would be very, very useful. You know what I mean? Because otherwise I'll never see one. Eventually I would. It's just that, you know, by that time it's the end of the game, so, you know. Okay. Stuff in there. See, the change they made doesn't affect containers. These will still have a maximum of 3 items in there. Otherwise, it would be kind of ridiculous, wouldn't it? All right, let's see. Anything else in here? The shelves can have things sitting on them if the mod author wanted that. See, he can put down a box, you know, the island author, but they can't put what's inside of it. So if they want you to have an item, they'll just lay it on the ground, you know, that kind of thing. And some maps are a little bit crazy with that. All right, and we have the roof. And the roof has got some tires and some barrels and an extra tire, which is useful because for a section of your boat made by tires, you need 2, which means he's got a spare over here, so you could have like a 3-section just from this. All right, and we have another building here. Okay, we're also up, okay. Little valley in here that seems to be surrounded by stone. Is that a way in? Is that a way in? I don't know. We'll worry about that later. We got another building to search. Okay, and up. Yeah, so basically I think there's like 2 different kinds of buildings. They're very similar to each other, but there are slight differences. And I think you just saw both of them. Yeah, nothing lying around. At least here. Alrighty, what do we got in here? Okay, we have a container which has 1 plank scrap. Okay, and we have a compass. See, a compass sitting there in case somebody wanted it, and then a container. Again, oh, I'll take the ration, that's for sure. And you know what? I kind of use my leather, so wouldn't mind having it back. And what do you got? Okay, don't really need any of that. All right, and now, of course, we have the roof. Which, again, this was here because the author of the map put it there, and also a lot of plank scrap. And, of course, more barrels here. So you could have a section, and you could also make a little stove, too. Okay, which direction did we come from? I think that's our island over there. I think it is. Yeah, right, because it was that coast. Yeah, the boat should be, like, over there somewhere or something. Can I see it from here? I think it's over there, because I think we cut through there, and there's the airplane right there. Okay, all right, so why don't we try to see if we can get into the little valley in there and see what's going on. Okay, 43 days, survived, maybe. Yeah, a lot of lightning bolts seeping through here, right? Okay, can I get to this? Okay, good, I got it. All right, because I need to get back over here if I'm going to get down. All right, it looks like I can get there from the first level. Let's see. Yes, we can. All right, let's just take a quick look around. Okay, can I get down? Because I'm not seeing any way in right now. So I'm going to have faith that there's a way out. Okay, that's going to be... Okay, there's a intermediate. Is there anything over there? Okay. Boom. Ow. Okay, that was a snake. And there's a crab. All right. Kill him. Okay, he's running. He knew fear. Okay, I did see or hear a snake. There you are. Bunch up for me. Bunch up for me. Thank you. Very appreciated. Okay, I don't know why I picked up a stone, so I'm just going to throw it at you. I guess not. I'm going to drop it. They don't let you throw stones. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, and I noticed there was some more duct tape. Do I need that? I'll take the duct tape. Of course, the duct tape's sitting there right out in the open with all the rain and the salt water. It's going to be fine. It's going to be just fine. All right, so these two were some kind of comedic deal. Oh, another refined axe. I will take it. Oh, they stack. You know, I never realized that before. But I guess that makes sense. Okay. All right, and I see that there's a container over here. Leather. Yeah, I might as well. I mean, if I have a stack anyway, right? Doesn't hurt. Okay, there's another one over here. Okay, lantern, duct tape. Why can't I find duct tape like that when I'm on other islands? I only found one piece, and that's what made the engine. Never had a spear gun because I couldn't find any more duct tape. Maybe it takes an island like this. Okay, what is this? Can I? It's probably like an incredible number of snakes. Okay, so that's another way in. Maybe that's how the snake got in. Because I don't think that the crab would have fit through there unless he went in when he was a youngin. Is that okay? Potato, and we have some fruit. I'm going to eat your fruit, and I'm doing well. Although I did take damage. That's the reason I wanted to stack it up a bit. Okay, so there was boats in here, and there were tires in here, and there's another one of these in here. Okay. Is that? Ooh, gyrocopter part. I'm just going to hold on to that, even though it doesn't mean anything. But that's what I'm talking about. You have to actually leave it on the ground. You couldn't, like, put it in a container, because the containers, I really think that their contents are determined when you open them, right? Because it'll be random each time. Okay, so I guess this is the official way in and out. Okay, you didn't put... Okay, there's also a chest there. Oh, more duct tape. Why can't I find duct tape like that? Ugh. I mean, that's randomly determined right there. I guess maybe it's just when you have more stuff in the containers, you have a better chance of getting what you want, right? It's just that there's a lot of... It's like it's waving it in my face. Okay, so we have to actually go through a boat here, and there's a floating tire. And there's some more barrels. How you would get them out of here, I don't know. All right, what do you got? Okay, there's no lionfish in here, right? Because that's just really mean. Okay, and I'll take the ration. Probably useful. All right, leather. I think I have a full stack of leather, so I don't really need it. Well, I could fit one more, right? There we go. All right, open the door. You guys can get out too now. All right, let me get up here. Up you go. Okay, so, and we got some more tires over here. So, I mean, if you wanted kind of an easy start, you know, an island like this is kind of useful because obviously there was a lot of clay over there. You could bring it with you, or you could even... I don't know if you want to set up on an island like this. See, I think this would be great for like getting the parts you need for your raft. Get going with that. And I see there's another container, and I see something moving. Okay, you want to bunch up on me, please? Oh, there we go. There we go. I think he was a little bugged there for a moment there. All right, as long as it's a refined spear, one shot, one kill. All right, and what do you have? Okay, you have some stuff in there, kind of useful. Okay, what is that? I mean, it's got a long pointy nose, and I'm pretty sure that that is not a marlin. Because I've never seen a marlin behaving like that. I see sharks behaving like that, but that guy looks like he's got way too much caffeine in his system. Yeah, probably not a good idea to go looking in the water. Okay, so we got some things here that we haven't seen before. By the way, there might be other snakes here, so I need to be careful. There's a dead one. There's another dead one over here, I think. There he is, right there. So there's a lot of clay here, like I mentioned. As long as you can actually make the refined pickaxe, like I made before, you can get it. Each one of those nodes, normally those are underwater and they're hard to find. I actually found another one on the island with my dock. So I actually put them in a container. So I actually got an extra 6. So if I pick a home, I can now make a forge. So I can make one of those little water bottles instead of having the water skins around here, right? All right, so why don't we move over this way because we haven't seen over this way. Actually, I think we saw that. And considering the shark activity, probably not a good idea to go that way. No, I would guess not. And there seems to be something there, too. So just poke my head down for a moment. It just instantly gets deep there, you see, though. Oh, yeah. And there he is. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Okay, I didn't want to climb the palm tree. No. No. Don't need exercise like that right now. Okay, and of course there was a little thing over here. And this is the plane. So here's my question regarding the island. Clearly, this crashed. There were survivors. They built these little huts and such like that. But, you know, the structure that's over here, I mean, that must have been here already, right? Because, I mean, it's a lot more rusted than this is. Well, I mean, this is pretty rusted. But, I mean, if it was built by the people who crashed here, I mean, where did they get that metal from? Because I see most of this plane, even though it's damaged, I see most of the plane, right? Even its wing over here, the wing over there. So I don't really understand how they could have done it. So I'm guessing that that structure was there already. All right, just looking around here. Listening for that telltale sound. And of course, there's a lot of wood. There's already a bunch of logs lying there. So if you want to go into plank production, you can certainly do that, right? Okay, was this the other side of that? I'm just looking around here. You never know what kind of secrets you can find. Oh yeah, that's the place where I crawled in and out. All right, gotcha. I was kind of looking for that for the outside. And here we are. We're heading back now. Let's just look around again because I don't think I went this way. Oh, and there is a... Okay, jerry can, and some more stuff. And I see there's some buoy balls over there. So yeah, you could make this like the second place you go to, and make a raft and such like that, and gather all kinds of materials. Look, some more barrels over there, and plank scrap just lying around. So you could put that up there. And apparently duct tape. I can't carry any more duct tape. Can you use some duct tape? No? And he's got some buoy balls over there, by the way. And I see there's some cloth. So you can decide what you're going to do with that. I mean, he is a good source of food. And if his back is turned, well, he's doomed. Stone. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So the inventory generally works, although I did run into a very ugly bug. First of all, not being able to drop stuff, I really want that back. Because that way you can go, oh, you know what, drop that. Just make a little pile here. But you'd have to actually do this and then do this, which is a little on the annoying side. So I really wish they would put that back. Also, when I was testing another map, I ran into a problem where I couldn't use any of the items in my hands. Is that more duct tape? Okay, this island is ridiculous for duct tape, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that too. I just want one more. That's all. I made my engine with one, but I want a spear gun. Because why wouldn't I want a spear gun, right? Anyway, the problem I had was I could drop items. I could put items in and out of containers and such like that. but I couldn't use anything. Like, for instance, if I had the spear in my hand, it wouldn't do this, and it wouldn't do this. It just, no matter what I press, it wouldn't do anything. As a matter of fact, I couldn't even eat food or anything like that. So, and of course, I ran into a hog, so I just kind of ran. So, I mean, that's a bug that happened. Another bug that I ran into actually today was when I was here and moving this around, the entire screen moved. In other words, I was looking over here when I was over this. So, I mean, it didn't move me like around, but it moved the screen around, so it was going like this. And put that in my hand. It was like this while I was doing this. So, yeah, there are definitely some bugs going on with this, and hopefully they clean it up. I like having the extra inventory space. Very good. I don't know if they intended to give us drops of up to 5 items in the containers we found or not. I mean, that seems like a little bit OP, but, if that's what they intended, that's fine. Otherwise, I kind of like where they're going. I just think they should probably fix the bugs, which, of course, is the reason this is on experimental, right? Because there's bugs, and the bugs need to be fixed. And this thing is just shaking like mad. What is going on here? It's the reason I keep jumping off of it. I guess maybe it's the fact that it's on the beach like that or something. I don't know. I have it anchored, so I can't move it at the moment. Anyway, it looks like it's starting to get dark again, so I will be off. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. Now, I have to say, this could easily be the last episode you're going to see. The last video I did of this series was, really didn't do too well, and I did put it out on a Friday. So I very well might be moving over to something else. I'd like to keep at least one PC series going on the channel. I'd like to have more than that, but I also, it's YouTube. You have to get views, too. I think part of the problem is that maybe people just aren't watching this game anymore. If there was a big update to it and it got invigorated, maybe it was finally released, because this is still, early access. Then maybe we can come back to there. We can restart and get all the new stuff in there. But, I didn't have any problem with taking my save and moving it over to the experimental area and having it work. So if you want to test with it, you can. But you have to, copy your files into a directory called experimental and such like that. It means that your normal saves will be fine if you go back to the regular version of the game. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.